Where's my microphone? Here it is.
I turned mine on today. I'm live.
I feel like that song, Alvin, you know, the Chipmunks Christmas song, and they're trying to get their act together and get everybody there, and they're having trouble, and boy, we're having a little trouble this morning. But this is going to be a great morning because look at these projects. Peggy's here, and she's been using the Christmas Spectacular frames.
They are so cute.
And they are amazing.
I want to buy some of those frames.
I want them now too, Teresa. We all want them.
I looked at them earlier and I thought about, you know, Maggie's little flip thing that you could make with them too.
Good.
So
and the thing
I might
about
have to buy a package.
Katie Petite was talking about those when she was here.
Yeah.
And we'll show you more about them. I don't know why I'm saying this now, but she was talking about how nice they are because they're kind of plain with just spots of color. Mm-hmm. So, but we'll show you all of that after we got business to do first, though, don't we?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, good morning.
So this week we're doing What's in Santa's Bag.
What's in Santa's bag?
Yep. Oh, I have to say it that way. What's in Santa's bag? And first we're going to announce who the winners were yesterday. And yesterday we wanted.
Question? Oh, I remember. I remember.
What's your favorite Christmas cookie?
Or candy.
Or candy.
Or candy.
Yes. And Sharon Murray was one of the winners. And she likes Old Spritz sugar cookies with the cookie press.
Oh, my sister
remember
makes
those,
those.
like
yeah.
pressing those.
And now you can get battery powered, so you don't have to like do the pressing. Yeah, my sister's got a battery powered one.
Really?
Yeah, those are melt in your mouth
that's
cookies.
fancy. Okay.
Sharon, congratulations.
Yes, Sharon.
What does she win?
She gets the 2 trees that are
do
tied
we have
together.
them somewhere?
Yes, I can show them.
We're gonna. Oh, they're already got them in a bag. Sharon,
They're ready to
congratulations. I can't think of a nicer person to win. You need a hand?
Here. Well, it was 2 trees tied together.
Yeah. So these are 2 of Doug's trees that Katie designed and made for us on a video. So Sharon, these will be coming your way. You'll just have to give us a call. If you have an order, we'll stick them in there for you. And then our other winner, well, what was her the other cookie?
Were these 3.
What was her cookie for the other winner?
The other winner had the polar bear paws.
Oh, I don't know what polar bear paws
I don't
are.
either.
So if you said polar bear paws, you probably know who you are and that you are the winner. But Teresa's going to tell us anyway.
And you're going to win these 3 yarn trees that Katie did. And they are super cute. I want to make one too.
I know we all
to go
we
back
all
and
have
watch
lots.
the video.
We
on
want
how
to
to
make
do
a
it.
lot of stuff, but So congratulations to Sharon and Karen, the names that
Karen
rhyme.
Atkin. We didn't say her name.
Oh, we didn't say her name. Oh, okay.
You said you'll know who you are.
Well, now everybody knows.
More than one person.
If your name rhymes with Sharon,
yes.
And you said what was it? Polar bear paws.
Polar bear paws.
And
yep.
we'd like to know
you
what those are.
Trees.
If you could tell us if they're like chocolate or if they're.
People really love the trees.
Oh, we love the trees too.
I do too. Yeah.
Doug made a lot of trees for us.
All right,
so
now
what's tomorrow? What's today's?
Today.
Tomorrow. What's today's?
Oh yeah, I forgot my bag.
All right. So we're talking.
I've got it
today. If you make a comment on our video today, let me help you. I'm not doing anything, but I am balancing on mostly one leg.
I'm so glad to see you standing.
All right.
It's good.
So we're going to have this.
Oh, thank you, Maggie.
Maggie made this for Merry Makers, and so this is gorgeous.
It is pretty. You just want to look at it.
That's one prize.
So we have 2 prizes again.
We have 3.
Oh, 3. Oh my gosh.
Lots.
And then we have Katie made these hoop ornaments.
Peggy, perfect for you to be here today.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta love the hoops.
Peggy
I made
is
one of these
our
too.
hoopla that got it all started.
Yeah. And then the third thing is something that I made and showed in a demo.
Oh.
This isn't going to be very pretty, but
oh, these are nice.
the resin figures that were sparkled and glittered and alcohol inked.
Teresa, but those are so nice to put in a little display or on a tray or tie on a package. Yeah. So so today, if you make a comment on our video while we're during our live video or afterwards, if you're on a replay, and what's the question?
What's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Oh, those are going to be so fun to read, aren't they?
Yes.
So should we do our little jingle?
What's in Santa's bag today? Come and see, let's look inside. You can win our giveaway if a comment you provide.
So make a comment today.
we're
Oh, we
supposed
don't
to
have our
clapping.
applause.
I forgot the clapping. There
Oh,
we
we got
go.
some coming from the back.
Okay, the
Yeah.
paws are pecans and cashews in caramel covered with white chocolate.
Ooh.
So pecans and cashews in caramel covered with
in
white chocolate.
So it looks like a little polar bear paw, I bet.
Oh my gosh.
Cute. A white
That
polar
sounds
bear.
amazing.
Yeah.
Very amazing,
We have
Karen.
some
Thanks for sharing,
traditions,
Karen.
Candlelight services.
Oh, we're going to have a lot
playing
of.
reindeer games.
I think it's going to be really fun for
I do too.
me
Yeah.
and for everyone to read each other's traditions. And
What's
I'm-
yours, Kelly?
My tradition. Well, can I tell one when I was when we were kids?
Yeah.
When we were kids, I've probably said this before, especially if you're on Merrymakers, but on Christmas Eve, my dad and Uncle Dave would take the 6 of us kids, my cousins and brother and sister, and we'd drive around looking for Santa in the sky. And we'd listen to the radio because, back in the 60s, they'd be
They gave
reporting.
updates, yes.
And we'd be looking and searching, and we would get home, and Santa came to our house while we were out searching. And my mom and aunt were there, and they're like, "Yeah, he came." And I was always so mad that he came. We just missed him. So anyway, that was a growing up tradition. How about you, Teresa?
Well, when my son was about 3, we started going to the Christmas tree lot and picking out a tree and
that's
tagging
nice.
it, and then going back and getting it cut down for a fresh tree. So because
And it smells so good. too.
before that we had an artificial tree, and so it was just a nice little.
And have you done that this year?
Yes, he doesn't go with us anymore.
grew
but
up.
He grew up, but I
need
tell him that we're going and that he can come, but
It's like with my mom
yeah,
and dad.
because I have to put
He'll
a
be
hat
back.
on and listen to Christmas music and get hot
Well,
chocolate,
that's
and
good.
you
You
know, it's
make
a
it a
whole
full thing.
Yes, it's
So
a whole thing.
we're going to ask Peggy when we get her a microphone when we get started, because I want to know what yours is,
Yeah.
Peggy. So you have time to think about it. And she's thinking, I can tell. But before we go to Peggy, we wanted to let you know there's plenty of time for Christmas crafting, and
There
we've
is.
got some of our kits here to show. And Teresa and I will kind of show those, and then we're going to go over and see what Peggy's got in store for us today. Are we going to start with that one?
We'll start with Peggy's
great
wonderful, most wonderful time of year embroidery hoop kit, and this is $15.99. And this is the super cute. It's from Simple Stories, and you get everything you need to make
That's
it.
really, I have loved all your hoops this year, Peggy.
They are so cute. It goes along with the hoop gift today.
And then I'll show
the
this
giveaway.
one.
Okay.
This Maggie designed these, and they're made on top of that sounds kind of weird, but they're made with the Tim Holtz collage frames, and these are her adorable grandkids. But this kit's $13.99, and you get the frame and you get the paper. It all comes packaged up with the ribbon, and you get the embellishments. And these are nice for a gift, or if you just want to put them on an easel, or put them on your tree, or just display them around your home.
Absolutely.
All right, the next kit, we just have a few of these. This is a December Christmas hanger, and I made this. And you
very
get everything
cute.
you need. Again, not the photo, but it has a little bell. I really like that little bell at the top.
With the bell, and I like,
Hey, Penny.
I like this.
Yeah.
Could you grab something for
There's a
us?
little thing on the back. You can journal about what happened, what it is, whatever. You can
album.
put whatever little 3x4 photo on there, and
Across from register
super
3.
easy to make, super fast little gift maybe. So, oh, that's $13.99. I didn't say the
That is
price.
really cute, and I
We
love
have
the
a couple
picture of
left.
you and Thor on the front of it.
That's Santa. That's not.
Oh! Oh my gosh!
Is that what I look like?
Goodness, no, but let me open my mouth and take my foot out or my boot out, whatever it is. So, all right, well, let's go on to the Grinch, Teresa.
Okay.
So this little frame, it's a Tim Holtz frame panel. And this is so darn cute, and it's got the little Grinch poem in it. And you can get all of this. It's designed by Maggie. Comes in a kit, and I don't know how much this is. We don't know how much it is, but it's very worthwhile. And you get the little, I love how she added the little red bell and the twine. And
$12.99.
You can paint it up. Teresa says it's $12.99. And so Maggie, thank you. There's a lot of Grinch fans, and we just restocked a lot of our Grinch papers yesterday.
And we do have the Dirty Martini paint.
I love the
is-
name of that.
That is sparkly. I don't think she used it on here,
Can we
but
get the real album?
it's $3.99. So we have that color paint.
Teresa, I'm sorry about that. Okay,
I do
is
have a question.
oh, we
Can
love
we
a
buy
question.
The hanger, just the hanger that is
We're,
on
do
Teresa's
we have
kit.
hangers
I
left?
think we do. Let
Teresa's,
me
while
look.
you check on that, Teresa, I'm going to show another Maggie kit. You know, a lot of people like to craft for Christmas, and these are all things that have been designed for you. You don't have to really think about it. This is a little coaster. It's $7.99, and thank you, Penny. These are nice to sit around,
That'd be
or
very cute on a tiered tray in your kitchen.
wouldn't it be?
Mhm.
And
Like
you
the
know,
little Santa
I
hat
talked
top.
yesterday about gingerbread and how special they are to me. So I should just get that, shouldn't I, Teresa?
Yeah. We do have the hangers. They're $5.99 for a 2-pack.
Yeah, thanks for
And
asking
you get the
about
little
that.
label, and there's a little epoxy that you can put on it if you want. They're very cute.
Okay, then Katie designed an amazing
So cute.
Christmas album for us, and this uses the simple stories, make it merry, which I love that phrase, just make it merry. Like you're making merry your Christmas tree shopping.
Yes.
Because you're doing all your stuff. But this is a 6x8 snap binder, and it's funny because I'm thinking I'm going to get one of these for my daughter. And it's
Will
got
you put
all
it
kinds
together,
of
or will she
everything.
do it?
I would have to do it.
You would do it.
So anyway, it's got all these pages designed by Katie. It comes with everything you need to make it, and directions and pictures. Look at this little December page, and you can add ribbon if you want to. If you want to add ribbon, there's an add-on ribbon
Oh yeah,
pack.
we have the add-on.
So, but you can see it's ready for all those wonderful Christmas memories.
And that's $59.99.
Thanks, Teresa. $59.99, and we have, I don't know, maybe a dozen of these left.
Yeah.
And
So
they're so cute.
they are. Look at the
The
cover, you
line behind
guys.
that paper line from Simple Stories is just
It is.
cute.
It's really
I love the
adorable.
album. That black.
All right,
Gladys.
and we've got a video where you can go out and actually, Katie walked through it. She showed you some tips. So there's a whole video to give you the details. So we don't really need to do that today. I think we've got, yeah, you want to show that
this
one?
This was designed by Chris, and it's called Noel Bottle Brush Tree Kit.
It's really cute. If you
Yep.
want to make a Tim Holtz vignette box, that's a great way to do
And
it.
it's $14.99. Yep, it's a little box. You could put something in there too, but it's super cute.
If you make it, and you give it to somebody, put your name and the year
Oh,
on
yeah,
the back
date
with a
it.
Sharpie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then this is a kit makes a really nice gift. This is a calendar kit designed by Teresa. It's an 8x8 calendar. All the pages are designed for you. You can add one photo or a couple. And what's kind of cool is it's a gift that gives all year long. And I say that because our kids get us calendars with the grandkids. And each month it's kind of fun to turn the next month and see what the picture is.
You know what? I was talking to my son last night, and my sister-in-law actually made one. His grandparents have 13 grandchildren.
Oh my gosh.
And they asked all the kids to send them pictures, and they did it, which I couldn't believe.
Because it's hard to get pictures.
It is from kids, and he was talking to me, and he goes, "I forgot to flip my calendar," and so he flipped it to
See?
December, and he loves it.
So,
I
and
mean,
he's
all
like-
his cousins.
And he's like a 20-something.
Yes, he
so
is.
a lot of people, I always
Yeah.
think of grandparents because we're grandparents and we get them. But
Yeah.
I think a lot
No.
of people, they're just
He
fun.
really enjoyed it. I mean,
And I don't know if I even said how much it is. Is it $19.99?
oh, that's a great deal.
It is a really good deal. Nice gift. Teresa, why don't we head over to Peggy's, but on our
Okay.
way, could you show these kits?
yeah. We showed these yesterday.
Yeah,
got all
this
our
is part of
stuff.
yesterday. And this was all about baking.
The baking 2-page layout that Kelly did with the gingerbread and the little sentiments. And then we have the other easy recipe album that Katie made.
Will you grab me a chair? Yeah, that we've got 2 recipe album kits that are 4x6, perfect recipe card size.
And this is Baking Spirits Bright.
Katie was very inspired with recipes and baking.
We
and
showed
stuff.
all this yesterday, so if you need to go back and watch it, we've got all these additional recipe cards that you can add more. Simple Stories has a package. We've got the
We love our flashcards, don't we,
flashcards there,
Teresa?
Yep. And then here's another page that Peggy made, a page kit called Good Vibes. And it is super cute. It has some gingerbread on it too.
And you
with
get the
love.
flashcards with that one.
Yeah.
She used that for the title, which is really neat. And she
Yes.
also put in washi tape, and she also die cut the gingerbread people for us.
Yeah, that was
So do I
nice.
have hat hair now, Teresa? I'm going to
No,
have to go
it
like
looks
this.
good.
Not that I care, I guess. All right, well, I think
Coming
do we have
over
any
here.
questions? Are we ready to create with Peggy?
People are writing so many things. I'm not sure if I had questions.
There's lots of traditions.
Oh, I can't wait to read them. I'm going to lay in bed tonight and read
I
all
don't
those.
think there's any questions. People are just sharing. This is going to be a fun one for you to moderate, Kelly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, we'll get the microphone over to Peggy. And Teresa, thanks for all your help in our What's in Santa's Bag. And tomorrow's our last day for What's in Santa's Bag, and we'll announce today's winner. If you're just joining us, if you make a comment about your family tradition, and then I think it'll be Maggie, maybe. She's here tomorrow, and she'll pick a winner out of the comments. I guess we're giving away 3 prizes. It started at 1, and then it was 2, and now it's 3. So she'll pick, they'll randomly choose 3 winners that will get the prizes we showed at the beginning today. So go ahead and make your comments about your family holiday traditions. It's so fun to hear about what other people do.
It is.
And Peggy, are you going to tell us?
Well, I was
yours?
trying to think. When I was growing up, my dad had 2 brothers that lived in the same community that we did, and my grandparents did too. And we would always go to candlelight services on Christmas Eve, and then we would go over to my grandma and grandpa's house. And I can remember they would save sparklers from the 4th of July. And at that time, my grandfather, he had a stroke, so he was kind of bedridden. But his bed was set up right next to a window in their living room. And so all of us grandkids would then go outside that window, and our dads would light up our sparklers. And we would be able to do that, and he would be able to watch us with the sparklers. So, that's one memory that really stands out when they lived out on the farm.
Sweet.
So it was kind of fun.
And was helping someone else too.
Yeah, so that was one that really stands out to me a lot.
She lost her microphone. We love. That's a good one.
That one I really like. Now with my own grandkids, we kind of have a tradition of doing, just baking cookies during the Christmas season. Sometime I, send Micah and her husband out, and the little boys, and my son-in-law's mom, so the 2 grandmas, we do a cookie baking day with the little boys, and that's really a lot of fun. So
There's a lot of people here that, oh my gosh, I got to pay attention because I'm seeing a lot of familiar things that we've done, and there's a lot of baking cookies ones too. So.
Yep, and I like seeing what people are writing, like for the foods that they have too, for traditional meals. There's kind of a wide variety.
This is going to be, oh my gosh, this is going to be an amazing post today to read over.
Yep.
And there's a lot of people that enjoy going to the Christmas Eve services and candlelight services and things too. But
we're going to get started.
There's a lot of good Christmas crafting here to go along with our traditions.
49 and Market, I say it every time that they come out with a new collection, and again with this Christmas collection, they excuse me, hit it out of the park with the colors and the Christmas Spectacular. I know we have shown a lot of it before. I brought a lot of the different pieces, but here's one of the papers that has, the reds and the greens are just so vibrant and so very pretty. With the stripe.
I was glad to see red and green.
So pretty.
They've done kind of blue and teals in the past, which were really unique and different. So I was glad to see them going back to the red and green
the
this
greens
year.
And I like the lime green in there with it too. I think the dark green, we see that in a lot of lines, but the lime green I think really is a nice pop of color that they've given. And then of course this plaid is just so pretty.
And you guys, this
like
is
that
coming
touch of
from
black.
Peggy, and you're really more
I'm
of
not a 49 and Market
she's not.
person
She
a lot,
normally uses more like Echo Park or Simple Stories.
I
So
do,
this is pretty
I
cool.
do. So, but I'm really learning to. 49 and Market was intimidating to me for whatever reason. I don't know, but it was. But I've been starting to use it a little bit more, and I'm really enjoying it. And you'll see in today's projects, as I got started on today's projects, I just kept going and I had fun with them. And I could have done more and more and more. And
I
I'm
know,
gonna
don't you feel like once you get started, you can't stop?
Right, you know, and I'm going to show the chipboard frames today, and these are just we have these frames. They're self-adhesive, which is something that I
didn't
really
know
like. Yep, they are self-adhesive. You get red and black of each style size. So you get, there's 18 pieces that you get in the package.
I'm glad you're explaining this because I didn't realize that you got.
So yeah, you know, you get the 2 different colors, 4 different sizes of frames. And the nice thing about these frames as well is that, you know, it's 3 pieces. So you get, you know, 1, 2, and then the 3rd piece with each one. So
really you get more than
so much.
You really get more than 18.
You really do. So when you get it, you know, it's, you know, you get the inside one like that.
And I didn't realize they were self-adhesive.
They're self-adhesive. You get, you know, the one that is kind of in between the 2, and then you get the larger one as well. So I can pull it out. So you get that. And you can use it.
Those are hooked together.
Yeah, the two are hooked together here.
I didn't realize that.
So you can use it all in one piece. Like, you know, you can use this all together without taking it apart, or you can take it apart and use each of the pieces individually. So I think that's kind of a neat thing. I think that shows the versatility of the frames. And I know when Katie Petit was here, she talked about you know, keeping them, you know, playing with the pops of colors to make them versatile. And she talked about how she really likes this inside piece the best. The journaler part is what she said that she liked best on these. And you know, I mean, they are versatile because you can use them on your layouts. You can use it on cards. You can use it, you know, on ornaments. You can use it on coasters. Whatever you want to use, you can use it with. And so
it doesn't, Peggy, it's not really, it doesn't have to be Christmas.
No.
With the red and the black, you've got Valentine's. Right. Maybe you've got your school colors are red and black, or red or black.
Exactly.
Or,
and, you know,
lots of things.
As we've talked before, when you add black to a layout, no matter what the subject is, that little line of black really helps make your colors pop. So whatever color you use with it, you know, you can. It's a great neutral, so you can use it with anything. And I think that's one of the nice things about these frames is that they are so very versatile.
They're very cool, and I don't know if we said it, they're $5.99. So they're priced pretty well too. So they're $5.99. So if you want to. When you see Peggy's projects, you're probably going to want to get a pack of those.
Right. I mean, for $5.99, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to make an 8th project. So for $5.99, 8 projects, you know, and I could have made more. They're just so much fun to use.
I can tell you enjoyed making these.
I did have a lot of fun. And I'm going to start with these ornaments here. And the ornaments, I used just the smaller of the squares, the individual squares. These are the ones that I used. And on this first ornament, I'm going to bring it over here.
Oh, I'm recognizing this now, Peggy.
On this first ornament, what I did is I only used this outside piece.
Okay, wait, let me get into that. Okay, so just the outside.
Just the outside piece. I didn't use the 2 inside ones. I used just the outside piece on it. I took the inside out, and then I cut just a piece of paper from the Christmas Spectacular to fit on the inside and put that in there. And then, you know, because I like to try to use, you know, the different things that I have at home too and see which ways I can, you know, how I can fit those into different projects. So I used the Sizzix, the Tim Holtz
holiday blocks.
Yes, and I like this because my aunt, who I was very close to, was a quilter, and this just really reminds me of her. And so I wanted to try to use it, so I used, you know, the snowflakes here, I used the tree here, and then I used this piece right here to fill, or I guess the tree right there is what I filled in with. And then I also used, you can kind of see these lines here.
Yeah,
there's a triangle piece, and you can see where I kind of cut it into that.
Oh, so I didn't realize that.
So
It
yeah,
was
just
there.
a small piece, and then cut that right into my little piece, and then added, the two other pieces. One of the Tim Holtz stars.
So those are the mirrored stars.
The mirrored
and
stars,
we do have,
yep.
Diane and I were just looking at
Yep.
those. And the mirrored stars, I don't think we have them
I don't
back
have
here,
any over here, no.
but they come in different sizes, and you get quite a few in a package. And I'm sure
Yes.
Janet can link those, because you can color them with alcohol ink. Peggy left it clear here,
did.
which is really nice.
Yep.
But if you wanted,
just wanted that
a
sparkle in
gold
there.
or something, you could
Oh,
definitely
yeah. I mean,
add
I
it.
could have, added a little bit of red onto that. I think would have been really pretty. And then what I also added, the chipboard word set that we have here. And I think this is our last one even.
I
But
think it is. So if you were
Yeah.
wanting, if
Grab
you
it
like
now.
these, call us or purchase it online
right now.
away.
Yep. Because
Our
I
last
use
one.
this on so many of them. The Noel, you can kind of see down here that I used.
Yeah, there it is.
And then, just these little word
So
strips.
it's
You'll
got-
see
it
those in
has
a lot
the
of the projects.
Words this size, words a little bit bigger, and then those little word
Yeah,
strips. That
and I like these little word strips. I like that they're chipboard, so they have a little bit of dimension to them. I like just adding a little extra word here and there. When I put things together, when I gather things together, I do like to add
and we're
that.
going to see these on your other
Yep,
projects too.
you will see it. There it goes. It's gone.
Okay.
And then I just added a ribbon hanger on the back. So you
how
can hang it
let's
from
see
your
the
tree.
back. How did you hook? Oh, you just glued it on the
Yeah.
back like that. Okay.
I left the adhesive on the back because I didn't know whether, I mean, I may want to put this on my tree for right now, but after Christmas, I may want to put this on a scrapbook page. If I have like a page where I'm going to show
Oh,
like some
sure.
different ornaments or, homemade things, that sort of thing, I may want to put this on a scrapbook
So
page.
you certainly could
So
put
I
it on
could
a
just take
page.
the adhesive back off and put it on my scrapbook page like that. Or if I want to put it on a card and send it to somebody, I may have someone special on my card list that may like an ornament
It
exchange.
probably would fit a
and put
card
it on
very
there.
well. I think it would fit.
So it's a very versatile thing. The frames are so versatile; you can use them in so many different ways. And this was very easy to put together. I mean, it took me less than an hour to do, so very quick and easy. Another place that you could put these would be like on gift bags. You can use them as a
yes.
tag on your gift
Or a
bag.
bottle of wine. I see that on a bottle of
I
wine
can
or
too.
whatever.
That would be excellent.
Or a six
yes.
pack or whatever. Lisa has an idea that
Yep.
you could add a photo to the back.
Yep.
So if you wanted
Absolutely.
to put a photo right over the top of that, that's a
you
really good
can.
idea, Lisa.
You can cover, with paper, which I did with the next one I'm going to show. You can put paper on the back of it to cover that up if you want. Here's, the next ornament I made, and this one I did made the hoop with the ribbon, and then I also took some ribbon down here just to kind of lengthen it out a little bit. I really like the white background with the red letters.
It looks really good. I mean, okay, let's look at the two
Yep.
of these together. And
They're the same frames.
they're the same frames, but they look very different, and I like your choice of ribbon. How you've got more red with this one with all the red, and this one's a little more white with the
Yep.
black.
And the candy cane is what really inspired this one. The
loving
color
candy
theme is the
canes. I
candy
don't know
canes
why,
through here.
but-
And the candy canes actually came from the laser cut. So it's right there.
So, and when you see this package, like, let's open this up, Peggy.
Do you want me to open up my leftover one?
Well, or let's just see.
Okay.
I think we should see what's in there, because when you see the package for the lasers, it's very small, and you kind of
Yeah.
think, oh, this is going to be small pieces.
They're not.
And these are $7.99, and it's got 97 pieces.
And you'll see on most of my projects today, I have used at least one piece from this package.
So she's opening up the basic one, and
Yep.
then here's one that's all greenery. So this is all florals and greenery and evergreen. And I'm going to flip this one over while Peggy gets those to give you an idea that they're really nice size, and you
Yes.
can trim off pieces if you want, like on this holly, or you can use the whole thing if you want. This
Yep.
potted tree is so darn cute. I love it. And then there's one more that came with Christmas Spectacular, and that's the lace in black, red, and coordinating green. And there, that gives you a little piece. But let's see. Let's take a look at these. They're delicate.
Yes, they are delicate.
They are laser cut.
Yep.
But look at this ribbon with the
And
gold.
they punch out really nicely too. I mean, real smooth, really nice.
Did you punch all yours out, or did you leave them in the sheets when you were working?
I still have mine left in the sheets. You know, I punched out what I was going to use. Some of the things came out just because, you know, they are delicate, but I tried as much as possible to leave them on the sheets when I could.
Look at that tree. That's probably
You're going to see
4
that
inches.
Yeah. You might
And
see that here in
we're
just a
gonna
little bit.
see, oh gosh, I see those ornaments now too.
Yep. Yeah, the ornaments, they
those
look
are neat.
three-dimensional.
They do.
They just look so three-dimensional. I love them. I love them.
So these
But
are
yeah.
the laser cuts from Christmas Spectacular. This is the
Yep.
basic one. There's like a big kind of gothic
Yep.
style
And you'll see
door.
that, you know, my laser cut there.
Oh, yeah,
There's
let's-
actually 2 sizes of the
So that's
of the
a
candy cane.
smaller
There's
candy
one here
cane.
and there's one here.
And then here's
And
the
I think I
larger
used
one
the
up
larger
here that
one.
she used.
Yeah. And I just really liked it. I just thought it was just so pretty. I like the greenery on it. I like the
So
you
the
know the
stamps are
poinsettia.
from here too, aren't
The
they?
stamps came out of this too.
So there's
Yep.
some of the stamps.
Yep. You'll see that, and then the greenery also came out of it.
So you don't have to die
And the
cut,
bells
everybody.
came out of it. So you see the bells; those came out.
This is,
of it
yeah,
as
I
well.
think this is nice because it's
So
all
of
it's
those pieces came
no die
out of
cutting
here.
needed. You
No.
just pop them out and use them. And there's lots of
Yeah.
evergreen.
And then you also get this cutout. This is the
Oh, the back of the package.
Yeah.
They do a really
oh
nice
gosh,
job
they
with
do,
that.
and I find that I use this. I mean, those stars are a great piece to use. Just really a lot of fun stuff
So you're
on here.
getting
The
4
tag.
sheets plus the back package. Thank you for opening
Yep.
those, Peggy. I just think it's nice to see them out of the package. I don't know that the
so you
package
can see what
does
they
them
are.
justice.
And here, I'm going to show the back too, so you can kind of see how they're
Oh.
cut. So that gives you a little bit better idea of how fine the cuts are on there, and how they really are very easy to punch out. So they come out very easily. They don't have the little nubbies on them, you know, when you get
And
them
really,
out.
that did your whole design, and then she's added
did.
her chipboard words that she just showed
Yep.
us.
And then this background here where it says love, that's actually Simple Stories from their Valentine line. That's the stencil
Oh my gosh!
that I just used the
Because Peggy, I'm thinking, no, I don't remember a paper like that, but you stenciled.
I
okay.
stenciled that just on plain white
So we
a
need to
color
ring the
vibe.
bell. Do you have
Oops.
a bell? Can you get us the stencil from Love Story?
Yeah.
Simple Stories, the new one. Chris is
And I
gonna
just
grab
used the
it.
lumberjack plaid, which is a great red, to go with the red that's in this line, and just stenciled just a little square of paper and attach
who would
that
think
to the
use
back.
the Valentine stencil for a holiday thing, but
Because I just thought, it's red and white. I wanted to, continue with that red and white theme on there. The stamps, I just like the colors in them, and that's why I pop those in there. No rhyme or reason to that. I just like the colors with the stamps. And then these 2 little pieces right here are left from
oh, okay, they're from this.
Yep. And I just turned them upside down.
Oh my gosh, that's really clever.
So I use, the bottom of the tree is coming out. But I just thought, that's just a little
looks like
touch of greenery
it does.
that needed to be in there. So I just added that to it. Again, the chipboard word to go with it, staying with that red and white theme. To kind of
Really nice, Peggy. I love that. And
so with the little
Teresa's
pops
going
of
to look
green
for
in
the
there.
stencil so we
Yeah.
can show this background.
Yep. And this one I did
Oh, you
cover the back with the paper. Yep. There it
Oh,
is.
good.
So I did cover the back with paper on this one. Just, it took the adhesive off the back of the frame and stuck it on my paper and cut around it. And that's how easy that was. And then just added the ribbon.
Nice, very nice.
it.
So,
So,
believe it or not, this Simple Stories Love stencil is what Peggy used for her
Yeah.
background.
So, I mean, you can use non-Christmas things on Christmas decorations. So, it depends on the colors that you want to
And
use
it's
with
called
it.
Love. The name
Yeah.
of it's Love, and it's $5.99. And they're making
Yeah.
their stencils a little bit bigger. It almost looks like the size of their snap binders.
Yeah.
6
yeah,
by
you
8.
can use
So
the
if you
full
wanted to
page.
do the whole page, and then Teresa also brought this one over
I
called
like
Oh
that
My
one
Hearts.
too. That one's pretty.
It's kind of nice because they're random.
Yeah. I like that.
And that one's also $5.99. So if you were wanting to do some stenciling, which
Yeah, I mean, I think it adds a nice little custom background to your pieces. For
any color you want.
Because you can put it anywhere on the background that you want. It's really a lot of fun.
Okay, what are we going to look at next, Peggy?
Well,
What's
let's
next?
go to the layout. Let's go to the layout
yes.
here, and we'll do this one. And I will say that the reason that I have always been so intimidated by 49 and Market papers is because they have, these big graphics on it, and I'm thinking, well, I don't want to cover that up. It's too pretty, and I don't know how to put my picture on there, and I don't know, but I needed to get over my intimidation.
I think you did a good job.
I just needed to get over myself, I think, and just do it. And I love how it came out. This is the frame that I used on it. So this is the larger of the frames. And I did keep it all together in one piece. I didn't take it apart. I kept it all together on one piece. And so as I started it, I just, I thought, well, I like this black because I like this black. I cut, this was one of the
barcode strip? Oh
barcode strip that I just cut off, and then I just cut the banner strip, the banner notches on either side. I like the black and white, so that's kind of what drew me to that. I wanted to kind of stay with that with some accents on this page, and I just really liked that. And then I thought, well, I need to layer some red underneath it. I wanted the black to stand out, but I also thought it needed the red to pop it up off the page a little bit. So I just used a couple different sheets from the collection pack, and
if you want to just get the collection pack.
Get the collection pack because it's so pretty.
I'm thinking of that myself.
It's beautiful
this paper
stuff
that you used, I totally forgot about.
Yeah, it's this sheet
it's
right here.
There, and I think I don't know that we have this individually any longer, but we do have it in the collection.
It's
pack.
so pretty, and I just used the red and white dot. You can see right over here. I used the text words here, and I cut this just a little bit bigger than the frame. I cut the dot narrow. I just wanted it over on one side, and then this was actually from the back of the package, I think, from the laser cut.
Seriously, from the laser
or maybe
cuts?
it's the back of the package from here. One
check
of the two.
Your packaging
yes,
when you
check
buy
the back of the package.
49 and Market because usually a surprise.
Yes,
now,
they will.
We have a quick question. Today's What's in Santa's Bag question. They're asking what it is, and what we're asking you to. I just lost my microphone. What we're asking you to make a comment about is your favorite family tradition.
Yes.
And there's been some really good ones. I cannot wait to read them all.
I know, they're a lot
And then
of
we'll
fun.
pick actually 3 winners tomorrow morning for prizes.
Yep.
Okay, and it looks like you've got more of the laser cuts on here.
Yep, I used some of the laser cuts through here, some of the greenery I did. This was one of the laser cuts. And if you know me at all, you know that Santa Claus is my favorite character at Christmas time. I collect Santa Clauses. You can kind of see my big one back there. This is my oldest grandson from last year. He's being a goofball. But
it's Christmas. You're supposed to be that way.
But I really wanted to play off, on this layout, I wanted to play off of the black and white background. I wanted the pops of red with with the poinsettias in there. And then I also wanted to kind of play off some of the greenery too.
Well,
I just
you did a
think
good
it's
job.
so pretty.
It looks really nice, and people are loving it.
So again, I used the chipboard word set with the chipboard words here, the title and believe, because I think that's, if you're a Santa lover, you got to believe, and then the ho 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 ribbon. I just thought was kind of cute to go with that because we all know that's what Santa says.
That's
all
right.
the time.
Our 2-year-old grandson just learned how to say that.
Did he? Oh, that's
he
fun.
goes ha ha ha. So it's very cute.
You gotta love it. And then I also, I don't know if you have the Heidi Swamp Date stamp yet, but if you don't, you should get it. It's very versatile. I use that, and I stamped December.
Oh, so you just did December. I like that.
You can kind of move this around. It can be blank over here with the date and the year, so you can just put the month on there. And so that's what I did there, and just stamp the word December.
That's a great trick. I don't think we've shown that before.
So yeah,
how you can do
that I really like. The reason I bought this was because of the script word.
It's in Heidi Swap's handwriting,
and I love that. And
Teresa's used it a lot, and we have sold a lot. And let's see, how much is that? It's $7.99.
Yeah. And
here
it goes through,
shows
I think,
you
2028 or 2029 or something.
Yep.
Goes back to what, 2019?
2019. You got
So yeah, you've got
if you're
10
buying
years.
date stamps, you got to watch and look at the dates to make sure that they are the dates that you want.
Yep. So yeah, this is a nice one. This is a 10-year stamp. I'll definitely get my money's worth in that one. And then what I also did, to create my little clusters here, my little groupings, I used some of the greenery from the laser cut. This is from Tim Holtz, the greenery this year that he came out with, and I forgot to bring that one over too.
Can we get
the greenery, Tim Holtz greenery one?
The new one, Teresa. Thank you.
And then this one is also from some of the green. I mean, it's just whatever greenery you have, you can just kind of cut and use and pop in there. And then one trick that I have been using this year when I have cut Tim Holtz's the berries, is I've been using my Morning Dew Nouveau drops, and you can use like glossy accents or anything that dries translucent like that.
For sure.
You can just put it on there, and it gives it that shiny finish to it. It makes that kind of sparkle. And if you want to, ink the edges of it before you put it on, that's kind of a nice little touch. I don't really think I did that on this one, but you can ink the edges of it a little bit before you put the glossy accents on there.
You can see that.
And it just, it makes it just sparkle and gives it a little bit of dimension. Now these stars, the chipboard stars, they came from that chipboard word set as well. And I just kind of tucked some of those in and around, and then I used
looks like
some
we got
of
some
the
little
gems
gems
through there, because I just wanted that sparkle. And then you can't really see a lot of it, but I did want to add a little more sparkle. I do have a couple Nouveau drops right through here, but then I also used my Wink of Stella to kind of go through some of the darker parts to kind of sparkle a little bit of that.
Peggy. Looks really good.
Okay.
Oh, Teresa brought us over some options for your greenery.
These will work, yeah. I mean, these will work for the greenery.
I just got this one this year.
Yeah. I mean, I just think these are such versatile pieces. They're great to use on any kind of winter layout, card, whatever. If you are going to do any kind of grouping of elements, these are just great layering pieces to pop in there. You can see she just got,
along with the laser cuts, she just has some different greenery sticking out there.
And again, I wanted to kind of use that little lime green color to pop in there. A little white poinsettia here to kind of bring in a little bit more of the white.
I think, Peggy, it makes us want to go home and do some people are home already. Maybe you're watching from the office, but it makes me want to go home and
now, one thing I will say, with this frame on the layout, even though they are self-adhesive, I found that I did have to use a little bit of score tape to put them on, to keep them on, because otherwise it kind of pulled my paper.
So add a little extra adhesive to the, if you're putting them on a layout.
Yeah, if you're going to use that. So do that.
Okay.
So that's that one.
What are we going to see next? This
Well, let's
coaster's
do
pretty
this
cute.
one.
I like this.
Actually, no. Let's go
We're not doing that one yet.
Let's go to this one first. This was actually the first piece that I did using the frames, and when I started out, I made it kind of hard on myself. I'm thinking, oh, what do I have to do? What do I need to do? And then I thought, well, this is not that hard. So just do it, So what I did, I just used the outside frame on this one. So here is the outside frame. I just used that. I took it off of the adhesive. No, I actually left it on the adhesive, and I took the other two out. So the other two are out. I left this on the adhesive when I did it.
Okay.
And then I used, for the background here, I used the packaging from the chipboard
we
frame.
just said, watch
your
your packaging,
I know,
everyone,
it's
with
perfect.
any of the 49 and Market. I think that's a treat that they actually do extra.
I do too.
with
You know,
their
they
product.
here's the sheet of paper that
It does.
you know is the very same, but I decided to use the packaging because of the scale of it.
Sure.
I wanted
yeah,
the
looks
smaller
good.
scale, so that's why I decided to use the packaging. I really like the green, but I decided to use that. So I just put my frame down onto that packaging, and I thought, okay, now what should I do? So then I grabbed one of the rub-ons, and unfortunately we don't have either of the rub-ons that these came
If
from.
you'd like the rub-ons, we can
Yes.
order them.
Yeah.
But we don't have any coming. We're
thought I
winding
had
down with Christmas.
We are.
Believe
I
it or
thought I
not.
brought- I
But
thought
you
I
could
brought
use a
one of the
laser cut.
packages.
Couldn't you use a laser
You
cut?
can use a
in there?
laser cut in there.
Or-
I found that I used a lot of the rub-on pieces, but I think with any of the 49 and Market, whenever you, they just have some really beautiful.
You could put a laser. Is the Santa a rub-on? Is
The
that what you're
Santa is a rub-on.
Okay.
This is my set here.
Whoops.
But I thought I brought.
So
one
you've got
package
a
over.
Santa right
Yeah.
here in the
Yeah.
laser cuts that
Yes,
you could
and
put
you
there.
can
And
use that.
It's the same Santa. He's a laser cut instead of a rub-on. Oh, there he is.
Exactly. Yeah, he's right
And
there.
he's
You can
even
just
like
put him right there.
Pretty much would fit the
Yep.
same size. So if you've got the laser cuts,
Yep.
you are set.
Yep, and you can just use, you could use something from the chipboard word set right
Yeah.
up here. Whatever you want to
stamp it
use.
if you have a stamp
exactly, you can
or
stamp
whatever you
it.
like.
And again, the chipboard phrase right there, and then I just used a little bit of greenery. I popped, those different colors in. This heart is from the laser cut.
Oh, that surprises.
That
That's
came out.
surprising.
It came right out of that.
Oh my gosh, that is everybody. That is not a string.
Nope.
That is part
It's
of the
part
laser
of the
cut.
laser cut. It's part of the
You'll
laser
see
cut.
it right here.
Because we all know that I am bow challenged.
Well, you don't.
So
you
I
can
don't.
be
I
bow
didn't have to
challenged.
have it. So sorry, something to drink there. I used just a couple of bells from Tim Holtz right on here that I just kind of glued on there, and just to give it a little bit of dimension. And it looks like they're just tied right on there, and I
She's got some
didn't
more
have
die
to.
cuts here, and I'll help you out here, Peggy. And then she's got Nouveau drops, gold Nouveau drops. You could use stickles if you
Yep.
wanted to. And it looks like you've got a little
bit of red in
dot
there
of red
too.
there on the tips.
And then what
It's
I
very
did.
nice.
Then I had to figure out, well, how do I want to make this sturdy enough, to stand up? And I thought, well, let's just put it on a coaster.
Oh, we love
And
our
so,
coasters.
so I just, took a coaster.
So our coasters come in 3 sizes.
Yep.
This is, we call it 4x6, but it's more like 4x5.5. And
I covered it in this paper
And
because
that
I
is
thought that
called
coordinated
postmark.
well with the frame. So, just
so it
It's
looks
very
like
pretty.
just another layer. It
Yep.
sticks out just a little bit and looks like another layer.
Yep, right on there, and just covered that up. And then I was just able to, with the adhesive, take the adhesive paper off of it and put it right on there. So now it just, stands up
good.
like a coaster. So that
like
turned
it.
out really, really fun that way. So there's that one.
When we love our coasters, everybody.
Yes, they're
I don't know if anybody else
fun.
is doing them like us, but this is 59 cents, and it's
You can't
thicker
go
than
wrong.
it's kind of like a chipboard, but it's I don't know, it's kind of porous. It's
Yep.
a white color, kind of a creamy color, and they're just so fun to work
They are,
with.
Janet has shown so many times her, her tiered tray that she uses in her house. These are, coasters are a great way to, add things in. We do the monthly coasters a lot throughout the year that you can, change with your little vignettes, and your
Or
little
they're a nice
groupings,
gift for
on
somebody
the
that
shelf or-
add to their
Absolutely.
counter or their
Mhm.
desk.
And they fit right in a card. So if you want to, send it to somebody, that's a great thing to do. So yeah.
And
so
Janet just posted the easels. Just FYI, we
yep.
do have lots of different
Yep.
easels too. Thank you, Janet.
different colors, different sizes. We're going to go to this one next. And this one, again, is on a coaster. And I just covered it with, paper from the collection pack. And then I used the inside pieces from the same frame. So this frame is the outside. This one are the two inside pieces. And so to create this one, what I did, again, cover the coaster with paper, and then I took this middle frame and I just took my lumberjack plaid ink and my blending brush and inked up the frame in the lumberjack plaid, sprayed it a little bit with water just to kind of, you know, lighten it up a little bit. And as you can see, I really wanted this kind of effect on it, but I got the blobs because I'm not so good, but I went with it.
So that's from splattering with water?
This is actually picket fence
Oh, the
stain.
picket fence spray stain. Okay.
Yep, to do this. As you could tell, you know,
like
I'm
it,
not.
though.
It's not my best thing, but you know, as Tim Holtz always said, you know, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. And the more I looked at it, the better I liked it. So,
Yeah, that's
and
really
I think
nice.
you know, it kind of goes with the outside paper too. It's kind of blobby like that. So I'm okay with that. And so then the inside piece of the frame, I just used one of the rub-ons from the 12 by 12 rub-on sheet that
It was all
we
words.
used to-
And
yeah, it's all
Maggie
words,
used it
yeah.
on her book spines.
and I mean, they just go on so well. They fit really well on here. And then I added the Santa Claus rub on there. The chipboard star is right here. I just, you know, used, you know, a few of my, you know, little die cut pieces that I had left over from, you know, some of the greeneries that I used. The laser cut bells.
I really like how they did those bells, and I
I
like
did
the
too.
color they did them
I
in,
did too, and I just used the, you know, foam adhesive to, you know, pop one up just to give it dimension, and you know, just used a little bit of twine on there to tie them all together. And really, this one came together so quickly. It's just, it was so easy, and I just really think it's really
nice.
pretty.
I like it.
You know,
It's really
so
good.
again, you know, I used all three pieces, and you know, even though this is one piece, these two things, you know, being
So you
on
made
coasters,
two out of one.
yeah, and they're very different looking. You know, they're very, very different from one another. So you can do whatever you want with them. It's just, it's kind of
Or if you're using the
Yeah.
collection, you could have a whole grouping of coasters.
absolutely,
And things.
absolutely. So again, the frames are very, very versatile. You make a lot
And
of
Janet
different
made
things.
mention, just so to reminder to everybody, and I'll kind of spin around. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well, but our Merry markdowns are going on, and that is also $49 in market. There's a lot of various collections. You guys were trying to make room for more stuff because there's, I think they said 12 or 14 new $49 in market collections coming out this year, not like this coming month. And there are some frames over there from the green and the lilac collection. So if you like this, you could go ahead and get those frames and do something similar to what Peggy's
Yeah.
doing for maybe, well, you could probably use the green for Christmas.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this one really is very striking. I think it's those ornaments, Peggy.
Well, like I said, you know, the ornaments are very three-dimensional looking, I think. I did add a little bit of ink to the edges just to give it a little more
Sure.
depth, and then, you know, staggered the height of them on there. What I did first is I took out, I used this whole frame, I used the entire thing. I took out this middle piece right here, and then I covered it with paper. So I just used, you know, a little
so
piece.
you didn't, okay. So, it's
So I
the same
covered it with
piece.
paper. Yep, just used my Nouveau glue, put that on there, covered it with paper, kind of sanded it down the edges, and then I took brushed corduroy ink.
Oh, that's
and
a color
inked
we
the
don't use
edges.
very often.
So you know, it's sitting on my desk a lot. So and so I thought, well, I'll just use this.
Well, it
So-
goes well with the gold. It's got kind of that
Yes.
tone.
So I just inked the edges on that, and then I, you know, used it. I just grunged up the whole thing. I popped this back in inside because I wanted kind of this texture,
That's
the
nice. Looks
paper on the
very
texture. Then I put the ornaments on. I used my foam adhesive to pop up the chipboard word again, and then this is actually a rub-on down here, the Merry and Bright. That was a rub-on, and then the bells also came from the rub-on sheet that I had. It's, oops, these rub-ons. I think we're sold out, but So from
So
that
if you
one.
have those, you could use those
Yep.
on here, or you could put something else on here too.
And then I use some of these little blobby things, rub-ons here just to add a little bit of stars there and things. Just to add a little bit more. Again, the Heidi Swamp stamp right there, December, and then 2023.
Nice.
And again, this is something if you wanted to, add, some string or some ribbon to it, to make like a gift holder, to go on a gift bag, or, again, the adhesive is all on the back, so you can put it on
so it's ready
a
to
scrapbook
go.
page. Yeah, this was actually one of my favorites. I really liked how that came out with the
ornaments look
inking.
really
yeah,
nice.
I really liked it. And the rub-on, actually, I rubbed this over the top of the ornament.
Oh,
and you really
okay.
can't see. I
No,
thought
it
that
looks good.
really went over the top really well and covered that really well.
And the thing, Peggy's using Christmas Spectacular for all of these, and that is what the frames are actually from. But you could take these and use them with another collection if you wanted a different look. I'd have to look at Doodlebug. I don't know if they've got the actual red, I think it's more of a pink red. But there's a lot of other collections.
But the black would work.
Yeah, there's a
black
lot of
in
other
there.
collections
Yep.
that you can use these with
Oh,
too.
I keep thinking Valentine's. I think, these little, this size frame for Valentine's Day would make
be
some
very
really
cute,
pretty
yeah.
decoration with our little ladybug from
It
Echo
would
Park.
go really well
The
with
red and the
little
black would go
ladybug,
really nice with
absolutely.
that. Alrighty, and I think now we're down to our last one.
So we've got one more to
this
show,
one.
and then Peggy's
And
going to
I'm
put one
show you how to
together
put
for
together,
us.
Yep. This one is this frame right here.
Okay.
That was the start.
I
that
like
was
how
the
you're
end.
showing us the beginning of what you
And
used.
again, I kept it all together on this one. And then I just took this paper, and it was this area right through here that I covered. So I just, took my Nouveau glue and this paper and, laid it right
Just
on
traced
top
around
here,
and cut it.
glued it
and did
on, and put it on there. So that's the paper that I used. That's the backing paper on that one. And I liked it because it just had, just the different, colors in it and things. I think it layered up really nice. And then the next thing I did, the laser cut. These are all from the laser cut sheet. So the laser cut, you get two different colors of
I
the
like that,
greenery.
like you were
So you
saying,
get
the
the
light green.
and then you get this kind of gold color in there too, which is really nice. So these are just the laser cuts there, a laser cut pine cone, and then I had the stamps left over. This was actually from the back of the package, one of the dies. So,
okay.
So this is fussy cut. Again, you saw that in, the layout, the laser cut piece, but this is fussy cut. I wanted to use
And
it
that's
again.
not hard to cut.
No,
That's
this
pretty
was very easy to
plain
cut.
lines.
And then this piece right here, I just thought it's supposed to.
It's perfect.
And in our house, my husband is a retared mailman, so anytime we have anything to do with the post
Oh, my
office or letters or
gosh.
things, it's always a good thing. So and Santa Claus, the stars are from the rub-ons. The poinsettia is a rub-on here. You can't tell; it looks like it's part of the paper. Same with these little bells here; they're from the rub-ons as well.
So you'll see there's the little letter from Santa.
Yep.
Which is really cute.
Yeah, I mean the laser cut. They're
very versatile.
They
you can
are.
use
They
them for
really
a lot
are.
of things.
This came off of. This was just a strip that was off of the back of the packaging as well. The die cuts that they provide with that, and I kind of popped that up. Same with this circle right here. It actually says heavy cream underneath there. I didn't really want that, so I just used another one of the laser cut hearts,
And
again,
that's not
this
string.
it is not string. I do not
It's
have to tie a
tricky.
bow, so that came right on there. I fussy cut this out of the back of the package too, and that's really how quickly this one came
Very fun.
together.
It's fun
you
just to get it
kinda
all out
tuck
and put it
things in
together.
and put it in there and pop up the little die cut there. I just think it really came together very quickly. So this was a fun one. I really enjoyed this one. This is probably one of my favorites. But to think that this is where it started, and this is where it ended. And on this one, I did kind of ink around the edges on a lot of it using Lost Shadow. And I thought Lost Shadow was a really nice color.
Yeah, we love Lost
with this.
Shadow.
It's not too dark, it wasn't too light. It did give me some nice dimension on there. So I kind of like that gray in there.
Very nice.
So
Peggy's going to do one for us. So we've got the page layout, and I'll take pictures and we'll put it on our blog.
Yep.
We've got the Merry Christmas coaster, and then she showed us these 3. And some of them don't even look like this one. She really didn't even use the frame. It's all covered. So.
Exactly. Okay, well, here, the big thing when I go to, make one of these things is, am I going to use the red or am I going to use the black?
Choices.
So I just decided, I just pulled out a few pieces here
I wonder
to
if they're,
use.
they're talking about a washi tape. I'm not sure what, I missed the question and I'm sorry, but what Peggy's getting her things out. Here's the Christmas.
I did bring that over because I thought it was really pretty.
It is. This is the Christmas Spectacular washi tape. It's got 3 rolls. So you've got that little candy cane stripe, which I love, you guys. And I also love the white on black typing. And then it's got the beautiful floral.
I just like that floral is gorgeous.
It is, and it's nice and wide.
And if you're doing hoops, that red and white stripe is going to be a nice size
Peggy
to go around
says
the
that's
outside.
Perfect for the hoops.
It's
And
going to be nice
we
on
had
the
a question
outside.
about the hoop a long time ago, Peggy, and this is $9.99 for those 3 rolls. So we have to make sure we pull that hoop.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to start off, and I'm going to use the black one. I'm going to use.
So you're doing Lost Shadow, or
Lost Shadow? I'm using Lost Shadow
so
on
she's
here.
going to use the black one, and she's pulled out her Lost Shadow, Distress Ink, which is the newest color. And you know what, guys? Wait. We think there's going to be a new color coming soon.
Okay,
so watch for that. It'll be the last new color.
And you know what? I'm hoping for a nice little soft almondy color. I don't know that he'll go with the brown, but that's my hope. That's my hope.
Okay, Jean's asking about the precision glue press. As far as we know, we are still on schedule for December 18th. But I will tell you that I do check it daily to see if it's back in stock. So we are checking it. We're keeping looking for it.
Okay, so I'm going to start with this, and I'm going to use this tree because I really like this tree.
I think that tree is fantastic.
I just think it's really, really pretty. And I'm going to hang him over the edge just a little bit because I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of like how that looks.
Because you want to, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. I don't know, sometimes my brain just says, hang it over the edge. And it's like, okay.
So these are laser cuts.
These are all the laser cuts from Christmas Spectacular.
And we're building a scene.
We're going to build a scene. So we're just going to, and I didn't spend a lot of time, picking and choosing what ones to use on here. These are just ones that were still on the laser cut sheet after So I thought, and they had come out. So I thought, well let's use them.
Good. Those look good together.
Let's use them. So Santa is by that, and I'm going to tuck in. You get these little gifts in there too. There's like, I think there's 4 different ones, and there's a couple different sizes. And I'm just going to tuck this underneath here. Kind of quick.
Peggy, what did you say did you say this was washi tape right here, this black?
No, that is actually from the packaging that I fussy cut from the packaging.
That is from the packaging of the lasers?
Yep. I'm not sure if it's the lasers or the collection pack. Okay. I can't remember which one
this isn't washi tape here, guys. It's from the package.
But you can certainly use the washi tape. I think that would be fine.
And we do have a black and white here that's got different Christmas words.
Yeah, I think, or even, the stamp. I think that would be really cute on here too because, we've got the post office theme going on there.
Oh, that's right. It is the post office theme.
So I kind of inked up a little bit of the edge on that.
Cute.
And I'm going to tuck that under there, It doesn't have to be real exact or anything. This is one of the laser cuts as well. You get like six or 8.
I noticed that. Let me show everybody because if you don't have the chipboard words, you do have these laser cuts here. They're a little blurry, but there we go.
Yep.
So there's 3, and here's 3 more, which is nice. They don't always have words, so
No,
I really like that.
And I kind of like that they have these perforations on there too. You could cut like a banner notch in there if you want,
or bend them back and make it dimensional.
Exactly. And I'm just going to kind of tuck that up underneath there a little bit, so we can still see it there.
Janet is so wonderful. She's frantically looking for washi tape. So thank you, Janet.
Yep.
It's always good to have her, our linker.
Our linker and drinker, we love her. Okay, and then I'm going to ink this up a little bit too. So just to give it a little
Take
bit
the
of
edge
dimension.
off.
Yep. You know, and I still have enough ink on my blending brush that I don't need to. So we'll just get a little bit of the edge on there. You can see it when we put it on there. And I'm just going to lay it kind of right up here a little bit. And really, this is how quickly these
Peggy's
come.
doing it upside down, everyone, so that's not always easy.
And then I thought, you know, it needs something in that corner. So I'm going to
It's looking good.
cut a little bit.
So while Peggy's going to put on,
Out
while
here.
she's cutting out her rub-on, just to remind everybody what's in Santa's bag. The
Yes.
question today is, make a comment with your favorite, or I guess it doesn't have to be your favorite, but it would be good if it was, family tradition or Christmas tradition, and write that in the comments, and we will pick a winner. We got 3 winners we're going to pick from the comments tomorrow, and we'll see. And my gosh, just go back and read them. I'm seeing a lot of them come through, and I just love it. I just love all these ideas.
It's just fun stuff. I'm going to just kind of tuck that underneath.
And there was an idea about a theme, but I think I missed it. Janet responded, but I can't, let's see. A lot of people want to make these. We do have the frames.
Yeah. Really,
what were they?
so
$7.99, Peggy, for
$5.99?
$5.99. Oh, $5.99. Oh my gosh.
$5.99. And look, this is project number 9 that I'm getting out of this.
She's done a lot.
So I mean, how many other projects can you do 9 things out of, for $5.99?
$5.99. So here's the package with the frames, and you look at the packaging. Peggy used that.
Use the back of the
on
packaging.
her
Use
first
it all.
one that she
Use
made.
it all.
She used it all. Don't waste anything.
Right.
And this gives you an idea on the back of all the pieces. And these are from Christmas Spectacular, and we've got quite a bit of this collection.
Yep.
The laser cuts, we've got the collection packs, single papers. People love these bubbles and bobbles, and we just have a couple of these left.
If we put some of those on
You
the
could
tree
easily
here,
add
that would
these.
just be so cute. And I mean the rub-on right up there, and
So
then
add a
I'm going
rub-on.
to-
A lot of people have rub-ons in their stash.
And then I'm just going to take this one. I think I like the number 25.
You'll put a 25 on there.
Yep, I'm going to
And
pop
I
them
just
right
realized
up
some of these have hearts in
here.
them, and some have stars, and some are stripes or polka dots. And these are $5.99 also for the epoxy coated. They're called epoxy coated sticker embellishments.
They're just really nice.
But they're little things to tuck in. And we showed you the laser cuts, and we also have the ticket ephemera. And oh my gosh, you get all these piles of tickets if you want to do a countdown or December daily, but you also get all of these larger pieces, and look at all of those. So we need to shout a big thank you to 49 and Market for making amazing products. And these are $7.99. And I have these at home. I think I have the whole thing at home. And what we haven't shown a lot of, Peggy, while you're doing that,
Are the envelopes?
well, these die cut pieces, the essential file set. And I was sad that we didn't have the file folders from Tim Holtz this year, but then I realized we can get them right here from 49 and Market. And these are $5.99 also. So you get the 3 file folders, the pre-made pockets that are scored, and then you get a double pocket that's probably 5 by 7 or something close to that.
And look at that in 5 minutes.
Okay, she got the rub-ons. Oh yes, this looks
A
good.
little bit of lace up there, the number 25, the music down there. You can still see the little washi, effect there.
Yeah, and it
to
looks
give
just
it-
like washi tape, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
So there you have a nice little
Peggy, nice
things
job.
to
I
set on there.
absolutely
And
love
it's,
that.
it takes just a few minutes. And again, 9 different projects out of a package of frames. Very, in each of the projects has a very different look to it, and so you really can't tell that they're all the same thing.
So we'll take pictures of these and we'll get them on our blog. The Christmas Spectacular, Janet, I think, linked the whole category, but you can go out to shopping and go to new, and 49 and Market is right on top. because it starts with a number.
Yep.
And you'll see Christmas Spectacular, so you can look at the whole collection if you want to
And it's,
make
you
some
know,
fun projects with
the
it.
red and the green, you know, in this collection is so vibrant.
They
and
are.
So pretty.
I think you can see it by
Yeah.
this layout right here, the good colors.
Just it's so pretty. And I'm not going to let 49 and Market intimidate me anymore. I'm
She's
going
now
to start using
okay.
it
She
more,
just added another
so
favorite
I'm
collection
gonna start
or
using
brand.
it more. So yeah.
Well, Peggy, thank you so very much. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
It's been a
I
great
enjoyed
day.
it.
I love
These
your
are fun
projects. You've inspired a lot of people. And tomorrow morning we're going to be back with Darla's going to be here with her ephemera book.
Ooh.
She's going to show us her book that she keeps her ephemera in, and that, I think, looking at all of these laser cuts, you would need some storage because I don't think you would use the whole thing.
Yep.
So everyone have a crafty day. Remember, we've got our Merry Markdowns with the 50% off select 49 and Market. And we will be back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Peggy.
Thank you.